Rita Mora Castro, a brilliant yet underappreciated lawyer in Mexico, takes on the defense of a high-profile murder case involving the wife of a powerful media mogul. Suppressing her own moral uncertainties, Rita builds a case arguing the death as a suicide. The case, widely known as El Alegato, ends in her victory, bringing her fame but little personal fulfillment. Shortly after, Rita receives an anonymous call proposing an intriguing and lucrative opportunity. Reflecting on her dissatisfaction, she agrees to meet the mysterious client. The client is revealed to be cartel kingpin Juan Manitas del Monte, who makes a startling request: help in transitioning to live as a woman. Manitas shares her lifelong struggle with gender dysphoria and her yearning for a new life. Despite initial hesitation, Rita agrees to assist and begins searching for specialized surgeons. Their journey leads them to Bangkok and Tel Aviv, where they eventually find a doctor willing to perform the procedure. Moved by Manitas' recollections of childhood struggles, the surgeon agrees to take on the case. Following the surgery, Manitas adopts a new identity as Emilia Pérez. To protect her family, Emilia arranges for her wife Jessie and their children to relocate to Switzerland. Rita receives a significant payment as Emilia stages her own death, leaving her cartel life behind. 4 years later, Rita crosses paths with Emilia in London. Emilia confesses her longing to reconnect with her children. Touched, Rita arranges for Jessie and the children to return to Mexico City under the pretense that Emilia, now posing as a distant cousin of her former self, will help care for the family. Jessie, unaware of Emilia's true identity, reluctantly agrees to return, motivated by a rekindled romance with an old lover, Gustavo Brun. As the family begins adjusting to life in Mexico, Emilia has a profound experience with the mother of a missing child, confronting her with the weight of her violent past. Later, her son admits he still recognizes her scent, prompting a moment of deep remorse. Determined to make amends, Emilia uses her former cartel resources to create a nonprofit aimed at identifying victims of cartel violence. Despite Rita's warnings about accepting support from questionable donors, the nonprofit grows in impact. One day, Epifania, a woman whose abusive husband's remains were identified by the nonprofit, reaches out to Emilia for closure. Their bond deepens, and they begin a romantic relationship. Meanwhile, Jessie and Gustavo make plans to marry and relocate the family, but tensions escalate when Emilia, during a heated confrontation, refers to the children as mine. Enraged, Jessie flees with the children, reigniting old conflicts. In retaliation, Emilia cuts off Jessie's financial support and pressures Gustavo, forcing him to leave Mexico. Desperate, Jessie and Gustavo kidnap Emilia and demand a ransom from Rita. At the drop-off, negotiations spiral into a chaotic shootout involving Gustavo, Jessie, and Rita's security team. In a final moment of desperation, Emilia reveals her true identity to Jessie by recounting deeply personal details from their shared past. Shaken but furious, Jessie and Gustavo flee with Emilia trapped in the trunk of their car. As they drive, Jessie begins piecing together the truth. Overcome with guilt and confusion, she forces Gustavo to stop. A violent struggle for a gun ensues, resulting in a crash that kills all three: Jessie, Gustavo, and Emilia. Rita delivers the devastating news to Jessie's children and offers to become their guardian. In the aftermath, Epifania, joined by supporters of the nonprofit, leads a march through the streets to honor Emilia's legacy as a symbol of truth and liberation. What do you think about Emilia's journey? Do you see her as a hero seeking redemption, or is her past too heavy to forgive? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.